What's going on, everyone? NICKVANDUTCH back with another video. Today joining me Malcolm. I also want to thank Red Kings again that helped me out yesterday, but today I got Malcolm to help me out to perform this glitch. So all what you need to perform this new Lowrider Duplication clubhouse glitch, you need to have one friend, you need to have a motorcycle club with a mechanic, so the mod shop, and you also have to need a faggio in the clubhouse along with the lowrider and the alligator. So if you don't know how to get the cars, the lowrider and the alligator inside your clubhouse, I'm gonna show that to you before we actually start this glitch out. So if you're ready, let's start the video. First, what you need to do is buy a 6-car garage with or without an apartment. So be sure to, in that 6-car garage, you have your lowrider and LG already there, but it has to be full so you can replace them. We're gonna drive a faggio from our clubhouse into the 6-car garage, and be sure that your lowrider is on the number 6 spot, because this car is gonna spawn now back into our clubhouse. And when we are going back at the moment, I'm gonna speed the video up. The lowrider is inside our clubhouse, so it doesn't matter, but it's very important that your lowrider, which you want to bring into your clubhouse, is at the number 6 spot in your 6-car garage. So as you guys can see here, the lowrider has been spawned inside the clubhouse, and I'm gonna take another faggio and drive it back into our 6-car garage again to replace it with an LG. So it's important, your 6-car garage must be full with 5 LGs and 1 lowrider. So it says gonna say the garage is full, and we're gonna replace it with a random LG. And as you guys can see, the cars are here in the clubhouse. So we have the lowrider and the LG. So first step, what we need to do is, I'm gonna take my car out, and when my friend is here inside, I just gonna blow it up outside and walk back in. So before you really get started, I assure you to do this in a closed friend session and start a motorcycle president and recruit your friends. So that gives it the most and the best chances to succeed with this glitch. Very important. I will leave everything down below in the description so you can look it back when you missed a part. So after first step, when I take my lowrider out and blow it up, my friend is still here. I'm gonna wait for him to come back in again, because what he's doing now, he's gonna spawn myself. I'm actually wrong, he's gonna call for his lowrider. He parked it outside so I can use that car to drive it to the Morse insurance depot. So I'm gonna wait for him until he does that. So I'm gonna check on my scooter if it still works. So when I go on my scooter, it should be able to let me modify, so it should give me the right D-pad triangle. So my friend is back into the shop. What he's gonna do is he's gonna stand in on the driver's side. I'm gonna just hop in on the passenger side, and he's gonna spam the triangle like a crazy. From here on, he's gonna spam it all the way until step number 8. So when he's spamming the triangle, it should look like that. Half of his body is inside the car, his head sticking out. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sit on the scooter, I'm gonna hit right D-pad and triangle at the same time, so it should actually kick us out of the scooter like here, so it won't drive us into the mod shop. After that, you're gonna pop up your phone, you're gonna open your internet, you're gonna select a faggio. So this faggio, we are gonna actually replace it with the faggio where I'm at the moment. So I'm gonna sit on my scooter, and this is the faggio where I am at. So from here on, I'm gonna hit XO. You're gonna see the cinematic scene when we're driving inside the mod shop. You're gonna hit XX again to replace it. So when that happens, you can see that the faggio is actually a spawn away, so we are alone in the mod shop. So from here on, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop up our phone, and we call the Morse insurance to reclaim our lowrider, which we blowed up earlier before. So gonna walk out a little bit, and what I'm gonna do now is, when my friend is still spamming the triangle, I'm gonna step behind him, and I also gonna spam the triangle to actually reclaim the driver's seat. So when he is still spamming, I do the same until I get into the car like this, and it's gonna bring us hovering without a car inside the mod shop. So this is all correct. So what we're gonna do now is different from other channels posting this glitch. We're not gonna change the number plate, but we're gonna change the color of the car, so you can actually see that we using this LED and not a different one, and you can recognize it by the color. So I'm gonna give it a respray. I'm gonna back out. As you guys can see, I'm gonna back out in my faggio and not my LED. Why is that? That's why, because I'm gonna spawn back next to my friend right over here in the LED. So you just saw me driving out in the faggio and it spawns me back inside the LED. My friend is done. He don't have to help me again anymore in this glitch, so it's all up to me. So I'm gonna exit the clubhouse. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna drive his car to the Morse Insurance Depot, where I pick up the lowrider which we duplicate. So at the beginning of this video, I was waiting for Malcolm because he was so kind to drop his lowrider here, so I don't have to steal a car. But it actually doesn't matter. It's gonna save me a little bit time, because the Morse Insurance is not that far from right here where I just left. So I'm gonna drive to the Morse Insurance to reclaim my duplicated lowrider. So I'm gonna drive it to there. Nothing worry at all. But from this step, what most of the channels are saying, they're gonna sell it straight away. We're gonna do it slightly different, because we are not gonna sell the Sultan, but we're gonna store it inside our garage to sell it later on. So when I arrive to my duplicated lowrider, so this is the car, I'm gonna step in and I'm gonna drive it to Los Santos Customs. So at Los Santos Customs, like I said, most of the people are selling this vehicle. We are not gonna do that because I have plenty of space inside my garages. So I'm gonna store it inside my garage to sell it later on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive to Los Santos Customs downtown. And what I say, guys, it's a very easy glitch as long as you follow the rules. Look at the video what I'm doing at the moment, and also look at the description down below and you will get it done easily. So look down below in the description for the step-by-step guide. So when we're arriving at the Los Santos Custom, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive it in, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna repair it like so. Repair it, and we're gonna change the number plate. So we're not gonna sell the car, guys. Change the number plate like so and back out again. So the last part of this glitch is store it inside your garage. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna drive it back to my Eclipse Tower, because in my Eclipse Tower I got some Sultan RS stored, also with some faggios. So be sure that the garage you're gonna choose which you want to store your duplicated Sultan has to be full. So when you enter the garage, it should pop up the alert screen that the garage is full. It will let you inside and choose a random vehicle which you want to replace. So in this case I put some faggios because they cost the less. I believe you can also do it with the LED, but I'm not sure about that, so that's why I chose the faggio for this one. So you're gonna see the alert screen of the garage full, and when it's loaded up, I'm gonna choose a random faggio and replace that one with the Sultan RS. Boom, there you go. We just duplicated and stored our lowrider duplication. So when you are going back again to your clubhouse, I can walk back again to my garage right now to actually pick my lowrider and drive it back into the clubhouse, but I'm just gonna steal a random car from the street. I'm gonna drive it back into the clubhouse. So from this point, it's very important to follow each step carefully. I can't saying it enough to you guys. When you follow each step carefully, you will succeed to make this glitch happen. So again, guys, you need one friend, you need to have a motorcycle club with a mod shop inside. You also need to have a faggio inside your motorcycle club, along with the lowrider which you want to duplicate and an LED. So that part you need to prepare for yourself before you're gonna start this glitch out. And if you don't know how to put the LED and the lowrider inside your clubhouse, just rewind to the beginning of the video where I'm showing how to do that. So you do need a 6-car garage for that, with or without an apartment. So when I'm driving back to my clubhouse. My friend is still inside the clubhouse, so at the moment he is not seeing my lowrider and my elegy, but as soon when I park my car in front of the clubhouse and walking inside the clubhouse, so it's right over here, I'm gonna park it, step out, I'm gonna walk in. As soon as the loading screen pops right here, my friend just confirmed to me that the elegy and the lowrider just spawned back. So when it's load up, I should be also able to see the lowrider and the elegy in my clubhouse, like here. So from here on, guys, you just start the glitch again from step 1. It's a very easy and simple glitch. So duplicate whatever you can, how much you can, to store it back into your garage. So again, guys, Malcolm, thank you for helping me out again. NICKVANDUTCH, we are gonna sign out. If you got any questions, leave that in the comment down below. Like, subscribe to my channel. I see you on the next video.